Another service is HTTP or the Apache service. This is very useful while we are doing penetration testing, especially if you need to host like a fake website on your Kali Linux so victim will connect to it, and different kind of attack. Now, how can we start this services? First, let's see that the services, let's make sure that the service is not running. So we can do that in different way. I can check, try to browse the local website 27.0.0.1, which is the local IP of this machine, and see if it show anything before starting the service or not. So 127.0.0.1, this is the local IP, the Kali Linux IP. And as you can see, he are saying that nothing to be browsed here. This is not a web server. Now let me start the web server. Services Apache to start. I think there is like a spelling mistake. Apache to start. And if we now check locally or from any other computer, as you can see, he opened a web page. That means this server or this computer, the Kali Linux computer now, is acting as a web server. I can host a fake web page or a fake Gmail account, page or a fake website and add a payload inside or a malicious code, and people will be able to browse from this website. Now, another way for verifying, like the previous way, we can type netstate minus ANTP, and don't forget to pipe the output. So we type the sign, which is piping. Here you go. And then grep Apache. And we'll see if netstate. The good thing about Kali Linux that it show you the error, it's inside the command itself, or sorry about that, inside the syntax netstate. Here you go. And as you can see, Apache server is running on port 80 and is accepting connection. So now my computer acts as a web server. So this is another service that we will be using during the penetration testing. And definitely to stop it, don't forget the same way. And instead of start, we're going to type stop. And we're going to make sure that the service is not netstate. It's not running. By the way, if you are not using the service, it's better to disable it because it's unsecure. I mean, it's not right to keep all the services running. You can get compromised yourself. So usually, if you're going to use the service, start the service, use the service, and then shut down the service. Do not keep unused services running because this represents a threat to your computer. During this section, we will go through some services that is very important during penetration testing. So we'll see how to run those services and manage them from Kali Linux. The first service that I'm going to start with is the SSH, or the secure shell. This service will allow to connect to the Kali Linux machine remotely through port 22. So it's a service that allows remote connection, similar to the telnet and the remote desktop in Windows. So when you allow that in Kali Linux, you will be able to accept connection on port 22. But the difference between the telnet and the SSH, that telnet is not encrypted. SSH is secure, it's encrypted. So how can I run this service? Because by default is not running. Just by typing service service SSH start. And since I didn't get any errors, that means the SSH service started. How can I check? Actually, we have a command here. It's called netstate. And netstate will show all the service running on this machine and on which port is running and everything, except the list is too big. So instead of searching, I can use netstate -ANTP, and then we can put the sign. And this sign actually is quite important in Linux. You're going to use that frequently. This is called piping. I mean, whatever output you are getting from netstate, could you please redirect them to another command, which is grep. Grep, it's a searching command in Linux. So I'm telling him netstate, and the output, I want you to search for this word, SSHD. And what will happen is, instead of showing all the command, he will search for this word, because grep is a searching command in Linux, for this word inside the output, and he will get me only the result that has SSHD. And as you can see, it's showing me that the port now is open on your machine.